What up?
What's
Not
poppin'?
all of you, not all of you speak up at once.
What's crackin' lagging? What's shaking bacon? Missed you guys last week.
Yeah, person's computer better be able to take him to space.
Homie, you have no idea. Like running at a native 144 frames with
God dang!
with no with no downtime. Like
Nice.
we also put in another terabyte of solid state for him. So
Yeah, why
he's
not?
got no hard drive whatsoever, just two straight terabytes of M.2 NVMe storage, and with the 12600K in there, it's just like everything all at once.
It's like weapon.
What,
Like a day of work you'd have, and you feel like you
Rob?
did something,
Rob,
like
you
you were productive. I brought home the Monday.
Exact.
there we go.
Amazing. Amazing. So, for tonight's session, we pick up kind of right where the party left off. Um,
Would you mind giving
within.
synopsis?
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Oh yeah, cause yeah, you were not here. Did anybody fill you in?
I did get minor fill-ins. I got like the cliff notes.
Bleh. The party was directed to a storage building of sorts that Vasily kind of has near his manor. It's in the northern part of Valaki, and stated, under the assumption that Casimir, a dusk elf, who was planning on meeting Henry and Thrud and probably the party, to go investigate and assist with looking into what's known as the Amber Temple, where Casimir is very, very convinced that the key to breaking off part of the curse and defeating Strahd, part of it may lie there. The party kind of went up to this storage house, this warehouse, and did some investigation. And Adon had convinced some cards to follow him as he offered them 150 gold pieces apiece to help him move a dead horse. And they were like, okay. But when he produced about 75 gold pieces to pay for half of it, the guards were happily to join Adon to wherever the fuck he was taking him. They were happier to begin shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Giving the window for Kane to infiltrate the actual building itself in mist form and investigate. After going from room to room and kind of getting the feeling of this seems to be like a storage house for all sorts of different things, books, potions. There was an armory. There was even exotic animals that exotic creatures, I should say, that Kane had encountered. And at one point, Kane had accidentally like stepped into a not stepped, but went over a warded glyphed area and set off one of the traps. And there was a couple guards in the lobby area that went to investigate. And Thrud, kind of hearing the commotion, kind of went and was looking in the front door, um, with Henry kind of behind him. He's kind of trying to see what's going on inside. Ended up just bursting in once the guards returned. He was trying to catch him off guard. Um, Combat ensued, and these guards were a bit higher class or tier, or their skill set was at least, I mean, they kind of held their own against you guys. I mean, they weren't just one shot kills like you guys have encountered in other areas. Um, they kind of stood their ground a bit, and in the middle of combat, the one guard pulled out like a horn and like sounded an alarm. Um, Probably in the hopes that the guards that were outside the building would come inside, but they were no longer there because Adon had led them to uh, what's been called um, the Mimic House, and said that the dead horse was in the back and they just need to go in there and get it. And those guards met their demise there. Um, but the guard who sounded the alarm, uh, it seems as though perhaps Vasily was home, or Strahd as you know him, as he appeared with the next round, and so infuriated that his compound had been broken into, killed both guards with but a flick of his wrist, essentially. And uh, at the end of the combat, Strahd had charmed Thrud to leave and never return to this building, as well as just he was just done. He has a gave off the feeling that he had a wedding to attend to and to prepare for, and decided that that he was content with the fright that was given to you all. Not really that bothered. Like, he was more irritated that his scars failed to keep the place closed than you guys actually getting in there. Um, Thrud kind of continued to walk north with Henry, kind of trying to console him here and there, and just Henry just kind of quietly just walked with Thrud, kind of just keeping company so he wasn't alone. And then from the shadows, uh, Strahd kind of appeared and had a small conversation with Thrud to kind of discuss, hey, don't be leaving so soon. I'd really like to see you guys at my wedding to, bear witness to him getting his bride. And some other conversation was made between Thrud and him about Thrud's past. And Strahd had no recollection or didn't really take note of the name that you kind of posed to him. He didn't really know who that was, so he kind of continued to pass by and then walk to the inner city. So the rest of the party kind of recuperated, and Adon eventually caught up with Shriek and Kane within the building, while Henry and Thrud kind of kept an eye out on the other side of the road, and infiltrated the continued their pilfering of this warehouse, while Henry and Thrud kind of hung outside defeated. Um, After kind of going through a couple more trap areas, you eventually made your way up into the actual vault room itself, which had all sorts of different kind of um, very fine and mystical type item, not mystical, just like very ancient and worth money items, uh, kind of like almost like relics. Um, but you guys had also found that Casimir was locked in a cage within this vault, and basically totally malnourished and like just totally just wiped. You guys kind of lockpicked into the cage to open it up and eventually get him out before kind of perusing the vault's kind of items and stuff in there. So tonight, you guys kind of come to a point where you guys are still in the vault with Casimir in tow. Don, you had a very interesting encounter, like a vision kind of came to you of a moon with like flashes of like a moon, and then these tentacles that kind of peeled out behind it and started to kind of curl into the center of the moon around the outside as if it was holding it like an orb. And you heard a voice speak to you to learn, to gain knowledge. But that's where we pick up tonight. You guys are kind of in the vault room, Shriek, Kane, and Adon, with Casimir. And I kind of went over a note of all the different kind of items that are like strewn about in this actual vault.
Non-magical dagger.
There's a non-magical dagger. But what would you guys like to do? You're up there. Henry, you're outside with Rudd, kind of chilling across the street, kind of keeping an eye out, and it's like the dead of night. There's like no one out here.
I think at the moment we're trying to have. Yes. The if my memory serves me right, it expels force in an outwards direction. A large amount of.
No alarms or anything.
Did I? I don't think so, Tim. Right?
No, when you kind of read the runes and stuff, it seemed to be similar, a bit different kind of recipe for it, but essentially like a glyph of warding that blasts outward in all directions.
That.
So, so if we just broke them from afar, maybe outside of the room, it can't really hurt us.
I have no idea the limit to the potential of force that these will expel. I know that it's a lot, so I don't know if it's enough to go through the
Blow
wall.
down the house.
Possibly.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's try. Or the trigger is picking it up, right?
Yeah, I think it's moving the glass. Like
So
the
what
glass
if we
case.
cut a little hole in the top with some fire, and then reach down in?
Cut a little hole in it.
What?
Cut a little hole in it.
Yeah, cut a little hole in it.
A
with
glory
the
hole
fire.
in the top of this thing.
Yeah, hold me up there.
I mean, go for it, man.
Well, let's try on something else first, because I don't want to burn the paper.
What do you want to try it on?
What sounds cool to you?
In my memory, dude, I
The-
really like
no.
non-magical knives. I honestly forget. I know that there was a knife. There was a skull with gems in it.
Yes.
There was a scepter of some kind.
Yep. There was a dog collar. There was like just a straight up solid ruby, and there's like a lost map, like a map.
Dude, I like the dog collar. Why don't we go for that one?
Hey, let me put this together, and I'll pull out my little fire cannon. I'll start. Compass, you can do it.
Say what? What are you doing?
Sorry, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit shite.
Yeah. I didn't really know.
Yeah, it's just bad.
It's just.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use your phone and just have your phone logged in?
Oh, would that sound better?
Most likely,
Well,
I would presume.
well,
What are you
you're
using?
right
Like your laptop sound microphone? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Hold on.
He thinks. He gone.
To the death. To the returning.
He's got to allow microphone. She's
Jeez.
struggling. Hey Phoenix, what's up?
Smell me.
You smell like fish. No, I'm just kidding. You smell good. Hey, I sent into your Xbox so you can fart around on there if you want. He gone.
Yo, I had to get a new thing of thermal paste. And I gotta go out to Tristan's and repaste his CPU because I literally ran out like 3/4 through. I was like, this will hold for now, but I got the Noctua thermal paste. It's gonna be
Shit.
gonna be real cold. It also came with these Noctua cleaning pads for the CPU.
Oh,
It's very cool.
that's crazy. That's dope.
It's very cool. And it's
Today we found out that JD's phone doesn't even have a microphone on it. It's just he can only listen to people.
didn't even know that the Nokia could connect.
Dude, straight up. He's out here with a freaking Gen 1 Blackberry.
100% Razor flip phone.
Hello?
There
Oh,
he
there we
is.
go.
Oh no, this is not good. Hold on.
Oh,
Hello?
what happened? Hi.
Bebop boobie bop.
Hi.
Hello. Do you want to build a snowman?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello? Okay,
Hi.
well, this might work. This is not going well. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I was going to build my cannon.
Yeah, what are we trying to do here with your cannon?
Can you build a new microphone
Uh,
instead?
no.
You
This is what we've got. This is it.
Working with
should have
what we got.
brought your mic with you, you goofball.
Someone's taking a trip to Best Buy tomorrow.
Tomorrow, fucking tonight.
No. Hold on. How about you come back to me, and I'll try to figure something out.
Come back? Oh, okay. He's just gonna hook up
Right.
some wire in a tin can. Shriek, did you want to do anything in this
Yes.
room in particular? Kane's perfectly content with just holding on the Casimir at this point while you guys kind of look into things. He's stabilized.
I didn't want anything specific. I just wanted to help Adon with whatever he was doing. Like, I know he really wanted to get this, so whatever I could do to aid him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, while JD's figuring out what's going on with his life, we can go to Henry and Thread. You guys are, like I said, kind of. Let me share this with you guys so you guys see that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Oh, Pat, you got to miss the excitement thing that blew my mind was in combat. You can see blood stains on the floor.
Oh, that's awesome.
After like people died, it left blood stains. I was like,
That's wicked.
dope. Yeah. Anyways, but you guys are kind of outside, outside like kind of like across the street a bit, outside like an alleyway, just chilling. Wasn't sure if you guys wanted to like have a conversation or if you guys are just patiently waiting for these dudes to get Casimir out.
Hell yeah, I'll have a conversation. I'll just kind of look at Thread bewildered.
Thread is very been visibly upset this whole time after his encounter with Strahd. Just for context, for you because you weren't here.
Captain, you didn't even put up a fight. What?
Henry, we watched him punch a hole through two people like they were wet bags. I might be a bit bigger than this, but I don't even think I could have done that, and I don't feel like fighting another war I can't win.
Well, we can't just back down. That's not who I am. That's not who we are.
And the man walked in with you holding your sword as if that sword wasn't even there.
Well, I mean, we don't know that. Yes, maybe he's strong, maybe stronger than we think, but if we don't fight back, then there's no point in what we're doing.
I would disagree with that. There are times you need to learn when to pick. Believe me, it's not anything I want to deal with either. It's not the first time it's happened to me. But again, knowing when to pick your battles, unfortunately, is the only thing that's going to keep you alive long enough to get through this.
Through what? Staying trapped here forever because we're never gonna do anything?
That's me. I'd much rather be out of here as well, but someone somewhere decided we needed to be here, and quite frankly, if I ever find out whom they are, I'm going to shove my giant metal fist down their throat. But until that time comes, we're nothing more than ants in the dirt at this point.
That can't be right. That can't. I'm gonna find just some nearby greenery and just try to collect my thoughts and spend some time with uh I'm actually gonna pull out the pearl from the Night Mother and and just spend some time with it, like rolling it back and forth in my hands and
Good.
just asking both Cord and the Night Mother for something, whether it's guidance or if it's assistance or just a way for us to go. I'm gonna spend some time doing that by myself.
I guess this is a dumb question. Like, you guys did get scraped up in the battle. Like, you guys probably took a good run of the battle inside the vault. I mean, you guys had walked down the road and walked back. And you guys been hanging out on the other side of the road here in the area of the, I guess, storage house, warehouse, however you want to kind of describe it. Because it's a very nondescript building. This looks like a stone building with a roof and a balcony. Like, it's a nice building, but it doesn't really stand out. But did you guys want to like take like a short rest? Because you guys have been outside for at least 20-30 minutes. Like, if you guys wanted to take the time for yourselves to take a short rest and collect yourself,
Yeah,
you can.
absolutely.
Or if you just want to hang out.
Yeah,
Up
I'll
to you.
definitely. If we're waiting for them inside, I'll definitely take a short rest. Roll a couple hit dice.
Well, hold on. Thrud, are you gonna kind of chill out and try to patch up a couple sword wounds in the meantime?
And Throttle just kind of sit there. He's not super wounded.
Um, I guess Thrud, make a perception check. Um, uh, but you get the feeling that like something's just a little bit off with Henry, and it's you've been so kind of focused on like just pissed off at Strahd and so aggravated with like the useless conversations that seem to go nowhere. That's nothing but dead ends. You eventually kind of see him just kind of look up to this kind of overcast kind of there's a moon somewhere in the sky because it's kind of this bluish glow at night that kind of hangs here and but like you can't exactly see the moon because like I said it's kind of this overcast. Henry, as you kind of rest up and take a moment to collect yourself for a while, and you're focused on Cord and you're focused on Night Mother. Um, you kind of feel this presence above you. It's in the sky somewhere. You can't quite put your finger on where, but eventually, like your eyes kind of focus on the area of the sky where there's clouds that are kind of slowly drifting across some light source. And every night you guys have been in Barovia, it's always been this constant overcast, whether it's day, whether it's night. But for a split moment, you can swear you see the haze of this coverage kind of clear away as these clouds kind of start to peel back and reveal this large kind of like almost like a low sitting moon, which is different from the moons that you're used to in Faerun that you've seen. I mean, Henry, it's a bit different for you being from the Feywild, but um, it's a much bigger moon here, and it's just this pale white. But the clouds, for the first time that you've noticed, have kind of parted, and you just kind of are looking up at this moon, and you feel things around you kind of slow down for a moment, and it's kind of serene, and the thoughts of Cord, the thoughts of the Night Mother, kind of escape you, and then all you're thinking about is the moon. You're just looking up at it, and you just hear, "Train, grow, become stronger." And you kind of see this one tentacle kind of peel around the moon as you're like, you can't go different. And Thread, you notice he's sitting there for like a good minute, just staring up at the sky. I mean, typically, after combat and battles, people just kind of take a breather and look up or look down and kind of do stuff. But you happen to steal a glance up at the sky, and all you see is clouds that kind of coast over where a moon should be, where there's like this moonlight that's coasting down. You don't perceive this in the way that Henry is at this point. I just want to make note of. And then you kind of get a flash of this entity, this being that kind of reveal itself to you, and it kind of flashes again, and you realize that as the clouds start to peel back even more and more away, the moon kind of turns into this light purple, almost like orb, and then you kind of see this tentacle, like it looks like tentacles, but you kind of refocus and you realize it's a hand that's holding the moon up in the sky, and this like these clouds part even more and reveal to you this entity that kind of into your heart, in your mind, you start to kind of wince, and this entity looks familiar. That's all I'll leave for this discussion, and I'll put put a note in the chat of what you see in the sky. This thing is massive and daunting. If you imagine this thing holding is the moon in the sky, so you can imagine this entity is kind of floating in the sky. And just as you kind of have that vision and see this, you kind of blink a few times and the night sky goes back to normal. Oh my god. All right, JD, are you in? Let's see if you can figure it out.
That was intense.
Did you see my picture?
I did. Yeah.
Yes.
That's... Oh, man.
That's the Night Mother, huh?
No.
It is not the Night Mother.
Yeah, it's the Night Father.
It's the Night Daddy.
That's 100%, that's 100% Crawdaddy for sure.
Oh no.
Fraud Daddy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey, Dave?
You're the first Destiny players to see Mithrax without his helmet.
Oh, let's see if he's here. Hello.
I am here, but
Oh.
this is like probably the best it's getting.
that's,
This is good. What is
that's
this through?
Much better.
Literally the same thing I had in the beginning.
Oh, good.
But closer?
I've just gone back. Maybe, I don't know.
He's like, I'm going back, boys.
No, you turned it off, turned it back on, and it worked.
I guess that worked.
It's not great, but I can hear what you're saying. So,
Okay,
I'll
I'll
let
try
you
to
kind
speak
of,
up.
Yeah, I will. No, you're. Yeah, I think as long as you kind of, I have you turned all the way up on my end, so you're good. But yeah, Henry, you're kind of it's this feeling of familiarity, and um, you feel safe.
Hmm.
And make just I would say just roll a d20.
Come on, baby.
This is a straight d20.
17.
Um, you kind of for once feel a lack of a better word, like a bigger purpose. That this that whatever life this is that you're kind of following is it's to serve a grand purpose. It's to, you know, you're just a vessel for him to learn, to grow, and um, it's this is it. This is you know this is what you're kind of feeling. This is home. You feel safe. Feel like you've been given direction. And even though you've seen terror and disgusting things and disgusting people who do these horrible things in this land of Barovia, for once you feel like, even though this is horrible, I I'm here to learn something. I'm here to be taught a lesson, and I'm here to share this experience with him. For that is what you need to do.
Uh,
And yeah, go on.
may I roll some hit dice?
As you kind of get to go to do your rest, and you kind of have this experience of like safety, um, you have this piercing pain within your skull, this scraping of this crazy sense of horror and dread, and this, like, you try to rest and you try to take a breath and you try to patch up, but you realize it's not working. You cover wounds that just don't seem to close. You try to stop the bleeding on, like, you don't have any real serious wounds, but, like, it's almost like having a bloody nose that just will not end. And you just get this feeling too because you've reached out to the Night Mother, and all you hear is, "You were warned," is the sense you get, this horrible dread of what you have done. You thought, you were pretty convinced that you had made your statement to her, that you didn't want to steal, that you weren't meaning to steal. But your stomach kind of turns on itself when you realize there's something afflicting me that's greater than I can do or handle right now. So you unable to gain the benefits of a short rest.
Mm. All right, I will.
Which is crazy because you guys haven't gotten to a point since then to have like to half a rest.
Yeah.
So I'm like, had to remember, write down notes. I was like, holy shit, okay.
I will.
It's kind of sort of why I prompted you to see if you wanted to take a short rest.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I will.
It's there's almost like you try to rest, and as you kind of realize what's going on, you look up and you kind of see the shadow of the same kind of carved statue of a Night Mother that kind of just shakes her head, like very, very far away from you. It was just like, and then just disappears.
All right. We're gonna.
But I will note, you may remember,
Mm-hmm.
before you guys went to, I believe, yeah, it was before you came here, you guys took a long rest. And the only difference was the time of day that you took the long rest. and you did gain the benefits of the long rest. So I just don't want to make that a point.
Yeah.
So I know it's been off for a week,
Yeah. Okay.
so you're unsure if it's the place you're at, what, whether it's a short rest or a long rest. But it's the dead of night, and you're plagued by these haunted feelings, this just terror as you try to rest. And this the night mother was just kind of in the corner of your eye in the shadows.
Well, I should probably take this back, and I'll put the pearl back in my sack. I will I will stand up. I'll close my eyes and let out a long breath, and I'll grab the. Do I have my sun sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
I stole it from you since you were gone. It's like,
Mac.
nope, you don't have this no more.
Mac, yeah.
I'm that DM. You were gone, you miss a session, you lose half your gold.
Oh no.
It's been disabled due to
Yeah.
balance.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's got a hot
and-
fix.
Check back
Yeah.
for season 3.
I will unclasp the hilt from my belt, still with my eyes closed, but I will let out a slow breath, and I'll breathe deeply in again, and I'll open my eyes, and they'll be shrouded over in blue and gray, and I'll send that lightning bolt down my arm and ignite the sun sword. And for the remainder, while we wait for everybody, I will train. I will practice all of my techniques, whatever I can get done in the time it takes them to exit the building.
Word. JD. Don, you're up.
Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2.
Check. You're good.
Do I still sound good? Okay.
It sounds okay, yeah.
So I changed my mind. I'm not gonna make the cannon. I don't know what happened with Shriek. He's on a bed now, but
He's still
escort
there with
Kane
you.
out of this room. Okay.
Okay.
I'll escort
No, I
everybody
just
out of
took
this
a nap.
room.
I'm good. Wait, hold on.
Which one is the piece of paper on?
It's the one that's closest to the door.
On the left here? Going in the door to the left?
Yeah, if you go in to the left, yes.
Okay. No, Streak, you gotta get out of there. It's not gonna be good for you.
Is that a threat?
So I'm gonna take my sling out of my pocket with one of the pebbles that I carry around.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire it at this back far right corner, like the bottom right of this room on the map. At the glass.
Oh, you're gonna shoot the glass.
Yeah.
Dink. Hit me with that dink, huh?
Spiderweb all the way up.
You kind of. Bing! And are you using one of your magic pebbles, like magic ammunition or something?
Yeah, it'll be. Let me see what this spell is. It is through magic stone.
Yes. As you hit it, like it's protected by the glyphing, the warding as well, from like hitting damage.
Try it with a non-magical one.
Same thing. You hit it with a regular stone and it just bounces off.
And I'll start making the fire cannon.
Okay. Take a moment and kind of make your fire cannon. Where are you setting up? Just right in the door?
I'm gonna make a handheld one.
Oh my god. Alright. So you got your, like, fucking fire cannon. Alright.
Oh wait, maybe that's not a good idea. I guess I will set it up on its legs.
Okay.
I'll set it up next to that back far right one.
Okay.
And then once it's ready, I'll try to blaze this class.
Alright, let's see. It's under Eldritch Cannon, right?
Oh my
Basically
god.
basically the flamethrower, right?
The level up from Eldritch Blast. Eldritch
Yeah.
Cannon.
Is that what you're doing, the flamethrower?
Yeah.
Okay.
POV, you make Piccolo in Dungeons and Dragons.
8. Um. Uh, roll to attack with that. I think it's just your like a d20 plus your dexterity, I think, or maybe it's something else. Can I open up your fucking script? Oh, it's already up. I'm stupid. Abilities. But it's common. See.
It's just a dex save for the flamethrower.
Oh, it's a save? Okay, so automatically fails a save. So as this thing kind of goes, the force of the flamethrower kind of out of the Eldritch Cannon kind of slides the glass off,
Oh no.
and it shatters on the ground, kind of on the other side of it, and then it's like, and then the warding kind of lets out. It's got. Well, I don't know if your cannon can make a save. Let me see.
Let's see what the hell.
You can do it, no money.
If it's force,
So-
the opposite ballistic is 10 plus 1. So roll d20.
Okay.
Makes sense. Takes half damage. But let's see. Takes 23, so 12 points of damage. Eldritch Cannon has.
5 times artificer level, so 30.
Oh wow! It kind of goes, but stays on its feet. But it's like, it's beat up, but still usable. But like the glyph warding is kind of like, it's kind of like it's like dimmed, like it's expelled its charge.
What do we get? What was in that case?
That case,
Yeah.
it was the that one was the silvered dagger.
Let's go.
It's the non-magical dagger.
Yeah, let's go. No, that's,
Does it seem?
let's go.
Does it seem like warm, or did the fire hit it at all?
I don't
Or
know.
I'm
do
gonna
you
go
know,
pick it
was
up.
it more just?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up.
So you go to grab it. It's warm, but once the glass fell off is when the warding went off. So it blasted the flamethrower back a bit and kind of angled it back. So like the flames are kind of shooting up into the room over top the the dagger. But like it's warm to the touch, but it's not been super heated.
All right, I will work on a mending spell for that. Of course, I already
You're
closed the
taking
thing,
that dagger, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in your inventory. It's gonna be under silvered dagger.
non-magical silvered. Statedly non-magical silver dagger. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But that's in there.
Oh,
What's up?
who has a spell component thing?
I got a component pouch.
Can I borrow it, please? Real quick, I need to fix this.
What do you need?
I need 2 lodestones.
Here, I got you. I got a load of stones in here. Hold on.
All right, well, I just need 2 of them.
I got you. Boom. 2 lodestones.
Okay, I'll use the lodestones to cast mending on my cannon.
Okay. All right. So you
Which
patch it up.
one?
Was it 2d6?
2d6. Let's see.
2d. Get it? 2d6. Never mind.
2d.
So would you say it took 12 the first time? So that's
Yeah. So I got 7 damage. So you got
so it's back
23.
at 23.
That's pretty good. Okay. Are you gonna
Right.
reposition it into the other vault?
I'm gonna try to get this piece of paper before we're found out. Move it next to the one at the door.
You don't want to burn this, right? On accident?
I'm gonna point up just so it's hitting the top edge of this glass.
Okay.
So even if it falls off, it really hopefully won't hit the.
So what was the area? Like it didn't knock any of the other things off their plinth?
It is. Hold on.
10-foot column, 15-foot column.
Yeah.
I was like facing it towards the corner though, so. Sorry, I can't draw, but I was like, yeah, like that.
Oh, here we go. Like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
of the spell?
Oh,
Well, the
you
cannon.
mean the glyph?
The
Okay.
glyph. Like it,
Hold on.
like it didn't knock any of the other things off when it triggered, right?
Hold on. That's a good question. Pull this up.
Chain reaction.
See what the. Okay, that's not horrible. Let's see. No, you're good.
Okay. So it's on this one closest to us, right? It's on this
Yeah.
one here.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna stand right here. So right when it goes off, if something happens, I could like rush to it and grab it quickly.
Okay,
so that
just
it
in
doesn't
case.
burn up and yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna get that all reset up and then launch it again, Adon?
Yeah, but at the top edge, so I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, so be a little bit more careful.
Yeah. You kind of set it off, and then the glass kind of hangs on to the side a bit,
Can I not just shoot this thing with
and
the
then
crossbow?
it goes. You want to try?
No, leave it alone. It's working.
Okay, all right.
I'll stop the fire as soon as I see
And-
it start shifting. I'll stop the fire.
Okay, it kind of shifts and kind of falls to the edge, but not all the way off. It's kind of like hanging there, and then it just goes. The glyph of warding kind of goes off.
I want to make it very clear. I'm standing outside of the room, behind the wall. I'm not trying to get any shards of glass in my face.
Okay.
Oh, I love the last shirt.
Not like this Birdman.
Okay. So the ward kind of goes off and like shriek. You kind of like you get blown back, but you don't take any damage. Like you can feel the force of it kind of go. The glass kind of falls off completely with the page kind of broken off of its stand. Kind of pulls it off because it's like thicker glass, like 1/4 inch glass, and it shatters on the ground, and the piece of paper is laying there on the ground.
I'll carefully move the glass with my gloves and make sure I don't damage this paper.
Okay. Sweet.
And then I'll
you pick that
grab
up.
it.
The one thing you do notice, it's got all of these different kind of. It's got a moon drawn on like the top portion of the page, and there's all this kind of. It's some sort of ancient language that you're unfamiliar with. That's. It doesn't make any sense to you. You can't make heads or tails of it. But then there's like this normal looking kind of mathematical equation, and then you can see there's like what you interpret to be a wave in the water. It's like a wave kind of from the side drawn. And then the other thing you take notice of in the bottom corner of this page is the number 482.
I don't have my notes with me.
I got it written down in my book. I'll let you know. Yeah.
What's I gonna ask? I lost it already. Oh, did the cannon take damage from that?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh well, you have to roll a d10 or a d20 for the save.
It was a 19.
Nice. Okay, you take half damage. 15, so 7 points of damage.
So it's down to 16.
Yep.
And then I'll repeat and mend it a little bit with the loads of stones.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big one.
Dope.
So up to 23. Wait. No. I don't remember what it was at.
It was at 20. It was at 23 minus 7. That would have been
So 16.
16 plus 9.
It was 25. Okay. All right. What looks cool to you now, Shreep?
I got the coolest thing in this room.
Okay.
I
I'll go
hold
for
up
the
my
jeweled skull then.
silvered dagger. Oh, I guess I'd
This
also
guy.
do want the. I did say I wanted the necklace, the collar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll go for the dog collar.
Whoops. Let me just make a note here.
Did I try and shoot it with a crossbow?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Roll to hit with your crossbow.
Damn it.
No, that'll hit.
Okay.
So you kind of. Is this a full size crossbow? It's not a hand crossbow or
It
anything.
is a
right?
light crossbow.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to be, it
you
will be
know-
a full-sized one. It's because
Yeah.
a hand crossbow would specifically say a hand crossbow.
Yeah. I mean, like this thing would definitely have enough force to knock the glass off and launch off the ward. Which one were you shooting at? What item?
Collar.
The collar. Okay.
Yeah, and again, I would position myself in a space to be outside the radius of the
Oh,
blast.
absolutely.
I just don't know which one that is at the moment. I don't know if I gotta be here, or here, or here, or here, or maybe here,
All right.
or even possibly here.
Oh,
Adon, I put that in your inventory and I typed up a quick note about what it is and what's on it
Okay,
for you.
thank you.
The dog collar. Let's see. Let me pull up the parcel. Are you just swiping that and putting that in your pouch?
I'm gonna try it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I might throw it on. You never know.
oh my.
Um,
I'm
you
edgy
kind
like
of.
that.
It's like a nice silk collar. It's
Hmm.
it's got like this diamond encrusted tag that says snowy.
Oh, snowy. Sweet. Yeah, I take
F's in the
That
chat
is
for snow.
in your inventory.
collars. I take that.
We take that here. We take those.
What else you guys nabbing?
It's called. What looks good to you?
I want to go for the skull.
Let's do it. Well, it looks fragile. I don't know if you like.
I
If
mean,
we've been
it's
doing
a
it the way that
skull.
we've been doing it, it might. You know what I mean?
Well, how about you just pick up the glass and we'll be fine?
Well,
I'll be fine.
perhaps. Kane pipes up as well. Perhaps, Adon, I could use my mage hand, and you could use yours on each side of the glass box, and we can lift it up at the same time
Good idea.
out of the
All right.
room.
All right, I'll do it.
So
I'll give
you
you
guys
a hand.
do that, and then there's a jeweled skull. So who's taking that?
You got dibs.
All right, that is in your inventory. All that's left is the royal scepter, the big ass ruby, and the
Map.
This map, yeah.
We'll continue trying to get these other things. We'll just get them all. We'll just loot everything.
Okay. Whoops. Here, open that back up. I'll make a quick note. So you guys finish kind of looting that shit. You basically take everything.
Yeah, ain't no basically about it.
you know.
We
We'll give
exactly
you-
take the hell out of it.
We'll give Don the royal scepter, and then I'll put the big ass ruby into Shriek's inventory. It's pretty big. And then who wants the map?
Oh, you know I'm taking this map. My spirit is gonna guide me.
Just like the
It's
Night
a-
Mother.
It says something about Yarhar something or another.
Yardy Har, basically.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, bro.
Copy that. Put that in your inventory. There. I put the map in there. It's called Lost Map, and then I put the notes in it from You're good. You guys looted the vault, and you can tell Kane's like, should probably get out of here.
Yeah, let's let's get the hell out of here.
There's a bit too many traps downstairs for us to go through, so perhaps we just exit from the balcony. Go down the
Yes.
ladder.
Absolutely.
So Kane just walks out carrying Casimir like it's nothing. And then Henry and Thrud, you kind of see that the doors on the balcony of the building kind of open as light kind of it comes out of the top, so it's very obvious. And you see Kane kind of exit with somebody in tow. He kind of comes down the ladder itself slowly, but eventually everyone kind of meets up outside of the vault. So you guys are together, and Casimir is still kind of unconscious, and really, from this point of view, really just needs to rest. Since Adon already tried to cure him with magical means, it seems like he's exhausted and malnourished at this point.
I just want to be with my friends.
Let him out. Somebody let Shriek out.
Not allowed.
Oh, thank God. There was something keeping us from each other.
Oh, I could see. It was like I could see you, but
Something keeping us from each other. I can't believe we've been gone for so long.
our love is
Hello?
forbidden, Shriek.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
There you are.
Internet dropped. I had to run to the Ethernet cable.
Dude, the snowstorm jacked my internet up.
Oh,
All
dude.
fucked up.
Snowstorm just
What did I
jacked everything
miss?
Nothing. You missed nothing. You guys exit the building.
Well, I didn't even hear if we got the items or not.
Everything
got
is.
'em.
Oh yeah, everything's in your guys' inventory. Yeah.
Wait, we didn't loot everything though. There's still a safe room, a room of safes. Sorry, not a safe room.
This,
Oh, we got all that.
that was a
Yeah.
heckin' safe room.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There was another safe room downstairs.
Kane just elected to leave out from the balcony because there's too many traps downstairs to be hauling an unconscious body through. So he went out to
All
the
right.
balcony. If you want to go through and loot, that's fine.
Shriek?
Hell yeah.
Okay, more loot. Woo! I got a
Okay.
loot goblin buddy.
So-
there was a bird, and then there wasn't a bird.
Third will take Casimir from Kane. What, since Third and Henry can't really, I'm assuming, go near the building? Or
You can't.
Kind of,
Henry made the save,
oh.
and Henry's just listening to what you're saying because you're captain. Or at least that's what I said last week.
That is correct.
Okay, the Thread will just stand there like an awkward being with like an invisible force field preventing him from walking across the road to this building, and then kind of once Caden comes over, Thread will just kind of like hold out his hands and just take Casimir and just hold this full-sized man in his arms like a baby.
Henry is drenched in sweat, and he is laying waste to whatever shrubbery or greenage that is around. Like he is he's a walking
trimming the
saw blade,
hedges?
100%. He is not holding back on any of the training that he's doing right now.
You're freaking cute.
What's up with it? How you doing?
You
Is it-
you cut into one of the shrubberies there, and you see like this ghostly image of TOT just and then like it goes away, and then you're like, holy fuck. And then it's just you can tell the Night Mother is just haunting you
Mm-hmm.
at this point, just fucking with you.
I'm gonna push. I'm
Kate-
gonna push through it.
Okay, yeah, I figured. Test your metal.
Hell yeah.
Kane elects to show you guys, Shriek and Adon, to avoid the traps that he's kind of crossed through. There's a room that has two big safes. There's two safes in there, and yeah. What do you guys like to do? You guys eventually leads you to the room with the safes because Adon was like, "What about the safes?"
Oh yeah, we go. I'm just helping Adon. I don't even really care about it. He wants it, dude. I'm here for it. Let's go. I also just want to collect cool stuff.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Yeah, he's like he's a Luke Gobby.
Oh, Gabby.
Adon, are you gonna try to get into these safes? or who's opening it? Like Kane's just kind of sitting in the background, just like arms crossed, just keeping an eye on.
Could you reach
Better leave it to the professional, okay?
Yes. Oh, that's true. That is true. I'll put you guys in the room just so you guys know where the fuck is that.
Can I check? Are these similar to the ones that we encountered upstairs?
They're different. You
Okay.
take a closer look, and it seems to be like it's not the same. They're different, like make and layout.
Is there a tumbler on the front? Is it a handle?
This is a handle. It doesn't even look like there's like a keyhole.
I'm
Can
gonna look
I-
in it, but like
Oh.
with my third eye.
Looks like a regular keyhole. Like nothing seems off.
Mm. Looks to be a normal keyhole to me.
I will say, make a perception check. Shriek. Since you're looking in there, I'll just tell you that so you can kind of see what's inside it.
Oh, that's
Safe.
a mistake. That's a mistake. I'm too perceptive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nope, nothing in there. It's empty.
It's dark inside, but you do notice there's you see like a piece of parchment in there, and then a couple more. Like it looks like there's documents or something inside.
Maybe some paper inside this one. Are you sure you want it? Looks like garbage to me.
no, not garbage.
All right.
I'll try to pick the lock with
Stand
my.
back.
Oh
Back up
no,
and pull
I'll
some
run. Along.
fireballs off my necklace. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're gonna try to pick the lock it on.
If he doesn't throw a fireball at me, sure.
All right, make a
Lockpicking check.
yeah,
Use tools
yeah,
check.
yeah. Use your rock picking skill that I added in there for you.
Oh, baby.
I will be careful though, knowing that the other ones had traps. I will go slow and
Your booty trap.
methodical
Okay.
upon opening.
Yeah, you kind of click click click, and you kind of open it up, and you're opening the door kind of slow, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
feeling for that tension like we had before.
You kind of slightly kind of pull gently on the door, but there's no tension.
All right, I'll
just-
I'll keep pulling.
Yeah, you keep pulling, and then you notice there's a glyph around the edge of the
Mhm.
frame of it, and it glows a bit, and it goes.
Oh God, we gotta go. We gotta go. I'll
I need.
reach my.
Hold on.
Oh,
I need-
Starts busting down.
I got to roll for Kane for this, but I need you guys to make a. Let me check what it is. What kind of save it is.
That means a dexterity saving throw.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
Is it considered? Well, it is considered magic, right?
It is magical. DC
Okay, I have-
DC 16.
I have advantage on these.
Why? Because you're a little gnome.
Gnome cunning, yes.
Why could you a little gnome?
I might have some sort of as well. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up.
You said wisdom save, correct?
Yes, DC is 16.
Oh no.
Fucking rip.
Oh no.
Rolls a 3 and a 4. Legend.
Hold on. I might
I didn't want my life anyways.
Oh wow. Okay. Kane rolled a 22.
Must be.
yeah, I don't think I got anything. So
Okay.
we're just raw. We're just raw on this wisdom save.
Yo, on that 3 and the 4. On a side note, I
Damn.
bring 2 d20s to work every night, and I have a little group, including my area manager, that rolls to see how the night goes. And the other night, she rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh no.
Uh oh.
Managers have advantage because managers.
Fair enough. So both Shriek and Adon, you guys kind of freeze up. Can't move.
While I'm
Kane
busted.
take. You guys want to move, like you can feel like you're like sending the signals to your body to like run, and it's just. And then Kane's like, well, we should
Yeah.
probably leave. And it takes him a moment to realize you guys can't move. But let me see how long this lasts.
Is this
1
auditory
minute.
to me and Henry?
Make a perception check. Pretty
Ooh.
good. You just, it's like the dead of night, and they left the front door open, and you can kind of hear a faint, like, it's like a fire alarm going off in like a distant room of your house, and you're like, where the fuck's that coming from? But you do kind of hone in, and you kind of realize it's coming from the building. Very, very
Yeah.
faint.
Hearing this, they're just gonna kind of let out a very audible, just heavy sigh for Henry to pick up on. Henry, I don't know if you want to go check on them, but I'm getting out of here before fucking Strahd reappears and rips us all a new asshole. I'll be back at the inn, and I will start heading to the inn
With Casimir.
with Casimir in my hands like a big old baby.
Okay.
I'll just speak through the sweat. Just like, fine. I'll wait for the others, and I'll just continue stances
Okay.
and swings.
Okay.
Must
Keen
be strong as we
tries to get your guys' attention, but he eventually just kind of like looks, and you guys' eyes are like looking around, like, can I need some help? But the alarm stops after like 20 seconds.
I speak into his
And-
mind.
Absolutely.
We stuck as hell.
He's like goes over and like looks at the safe that you open up, Adon, and kind of looks at the glyphs. Let's see. Oh shit, he's got a really good Arcana check. Damn. And he goes, looks like you guys are under the spell of hold person, should wear off in a few seconds. Doesn't
As soon
take
as it wears
long.
off, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
busting it.
Are you running away or are you staying?
No, I'm getting down to it. Is it still going off or no?
No, the alarm only went off like for 20 seconds and then
Damn.
it stopped. You missed the best part of the song.
Damn it.
You missed the bridge where it was like
It's like insane dubstep plays and you're frozen in place.
straight up right from the cabinet.
It,
Right from the safe in
it
your
freezes you in
face.
place, frozen.
Speaking of that, which is interesting, the early reviews of the Dungeons and Dragons movie is it's so faithful to the material that it's like it's gonna be so good.
That's what I was reading. I was telling Russell
Dude, I was
about that
like-
yesterday, dude.
Dude, I was like, you can't do this to me right now.
When does that come out? Like,
The 30th.
The
first.
30th, yeah.
bro,
Oh,
we doing
31st.
what is that? A Thursday?
Let's check. March
It is a Thursday. It's the 30th.
March 30th is
I think it comes out Friday, so Thursday night they'll probably have one of
Oh,
those, like, early previews.
Yo, instead of D&D in 2 weeks, we going to see the movie.
we go to
right.
see D&D. Hello.
We go and see it.
I mean, sorry, game, but you have to sit this one out. I actually think he's probably working that night too,
Oh no.
so that works out.
We'll get him in there. I got the phone.
I was gonna say we can turn Discord on with the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Old ass
JD,
camcorder.
will you be in town then still or no?
No, I will be up in the other town.
Well, you better make a trip.
Good thing we have two phones.
100%, dude.
Oh, no. Oh,
Instead
no.
of one, do two.
I'll set up a. I'll bring in a mannequin and I'll put him in a hoodie and I'll take the head off and just put a camcorder there.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Kramer.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I approve of this message. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be so sick. Yeah,
Um,
probably make it happen.
JD, you'll have to see it in Rochester alone with your friends.
Nerd.
Alone.
Alone with your friends.
Just alone.
Just
Alone.
without the D&D squad. Just
With
your
your
friends.
boys.
With the
your-
boys
With your roommates.
in Rochester. All right, I'm gonna straight. Let's. All right, what's in here? We good?
yeah, you after everything settles down, you guys get your faculties back.
Bleh.
If you're
Dude,
taking
that's a
anything,
rush.
let's make it quick. But there's like papers of tax documents, other items in here, liens on people's homes, other like construction, like it's very old dated documents. A lot of it's pertaining to the old burgomaster. It looks like Vasily was getting dirt on the man. It's kind of useless now.
Is it just me, or does everyone get a little stiff when they get a spell cast on you?
All right, I'm just gonna leave. On that note,
Ruffles
You
and
don't want
feathers.
them. You don't want what's in this cabinet?
oh god, no, not if you're standing next to it.
Oh, don't worry. I'll step
I think
away
we should
back.
go. Strahd might know we're here now.
Ah, damn it. All right.
Hey,
Oh, you scared the living heck out of me.
can you touch that?
You want me to charge it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's dead.
Oh, your switch is dead?
Uh-huh.
Bruh. Bamboozled.
I think I left it on.
You think it left on? Well, I'll charge it up for you, sweetheart. Here's your phone.
Thank you.
Close the door on your way out.
I can't wait to play games on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Guys, you said you're gonna let me play games now.
Yeah. He was in timeout earlier. I told him no games.
Mm,
Um,
I was just in timeout, so I understand the feeling.
Amen.
Rip. But are you guys gonna open up the other safe, or are you just booking it?
Nah, the fear of Strahd's recompense weighs too heavily on the little gnomes.
Yep,
Aha.
I'm out.
Okay. Game kind of follows. Henry, you're out there. Well, meet up with the crew.
I'm doing my best to focus on training, but also keep an eye out for them. So
I mean, literally, you hear footsteps, and it's like literally the dead of the night. And the only sound that's making, like, you guys exit, you hear like a.
Oh, last time, how much gold did I get from those safes that we with the poison?
There was 1,000 gold pieces you need safe, and there was 4 safes.
I think Shriek took one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I had
So
one. I
3,000?
gave my poison to
Kane.
Kane.
Yes. Yeah, Kane has the poison vials.
So since he didn't share with us, I'll split the 3,000 between the 4 of us
Everyone
others.
else.
No,
you
yeah,
do
I'm
the
down to
math.
split. I'm down to split. I just grabbed it. I didn't. It wasn't like I was keeping it.
So,
Oh, okay.
I Kane knew that I
4,000
grabbed it.
divided by 5.
So 800 each.
Yeah.
So I'll go down to 100.
Yeah. I'll put that in Kane's inventory. Y'all got rich real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Friggin' stealing from the Lord himself.
And you don't even
As
care.
a note, I don't think he's. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. But, yeah, all the coinage and stuff is very nice, high quality coins, and they're like almost polished to a point. Like they've been minted, but not really in circulation, and they have Strahd's face on them, like his profile, I should say, instead of George
Profile.
Washington. It's your boy Strahd.
I will give Shriek his lodestones back, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I took them back. I don't let my stones get out. I don't let anybody touch my stones. So
Oh,
if you got them, I know. I keep a tag on it. I got a log out system on my whole inventory. You need my pearls?
Eyes like
You
a
gotta
hawk.
check it out.
yeah.
that flesh sack makes a scream every time he pulls something out of it.
Oh, no.
No, it shudders a little bit. It
Oh.
like convulses slightly.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Ah.
Makes the hairs on the outside of the leather stand.
Oh, he gets goose pimples.
Yeah, it's got little hairs. It's got little hairs all around it.
Oh no!
Little fibrous hairs.
Oh, it's canon now. No.
But Henry, are you gonna lead them back to the inn? Meet up with Thrud and Casimir?
Yeah. I will. Excuse me.
He's doing his Mulan training montage over here.
Yeah.
I will
Make a man out of you.
yeah, I'll take like a rag or like a piece of the common clothes that I have in my bag still that aren't part of my current getup, and just like pat myself down so I'm not sopping wet, and I'll let him know. Thread's already headed back to the headed back to the inn. Come on, let's go.
So you guys kind of gather yourselves and meet up with Thread. Thread, you kind of make it back to the Blue Water Inn and head up to your room, which is still reserved for you guys. Oh. And it's probably like 2, 3 a.m. right now. And you know, you guys can do whatever you'd like to. Right now, it just seems like the priority right now, what Casimir needs is to lay down flat, get regular rest.
I don't remember who had what rooms, but Thor's just gonna go to whatever room was reserved that had the most beds that were free, and just kind of set Casimir down on one, and then just kind of go sit in a corner himself and kind of lower his head and close his eyes and just wait.
Okay.
I'm cool to just go into the bedroom with Adon and look at our new toys.
You guys are perusing
May
through
I-
your items.
May I borrow the pearl?
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
Well, I can. What's the word?
No.
Identify these items.
Let's do it.
Initiate flesh pack shiver.
You gotta punch. You gotta sign it out. Okay.
What are you trying to identify, Adon?
All the Helen stuff that we just got.
Well, I can only do it twice because, unfortunately, that's all I can do.
Kane
Oh, wait.
insists to.
Never mind, I could do it as a ritual.
Yes.
Just takes a little extra time. That's all.
Let's do it.
So you spend what? An hour to identify what the objects that you got from the vault, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my very big rock.
Okay.
Oh well, I guess.
Just to make it kind of smooth, I'll have you identify your page first.
Sure.
You kind of take 10 minutes to ritually cast. Do you have your own owl feather or no?
I have to borrow one of those too.
You gotta sign it out.
Okay, here's my name. Here's my number.
All right.
My room
Sign.
number.
Got my right next to you.
Did
I
you
need collateral.
did you bring your pouch card?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
I need collateral.
What?
This
Right.
pearl is my single most valuable possession.
All right, here's my broken goggles.
That's
Here's
fine.
a call pass.
I'll
after
take it.
Yeah, straight up.
after 6
I'll pass.
punches, you get 1 item free.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you get one, but you have to return it still.
It still has to be returned, but you get it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Thank you.
Um,
I'll hold on to these goggles.
Okay. They're nice. They're a little bit. They stink a little bit because it smells like they've been on his head for God
Ugh.
knows how long. But
Yeah,
they're
not exactly a good
pretty fucked
one
up.
for one. Not a
Crack.
great one for one, but
They're cracked. But notice that he'll cast mending on his Eldritch Cannon, but he wouldn't repair his goggles. Tells you something about Adam.
this tells me something about him. Yes.
We'll get there.
But we'll start with the sheet of paper you have of like the moon on it.
Okay.
While you can't really interpret what the text says, you kind of have that flash of that kind of quick blip of the moon with the tentacles. It's almost like symbolic of like this, almost like a symbol that you equate with this being at this point. And you kind of understand what this mathematical equation does. It allows you to write down the equation with the intent of afflicting a change in physics in reality on a body of water. It has to be self-contained. It can't be a river or a stream. So it'd be like a pond, a lake, a pool, something like that. And you can raise or lower. Oh no, actually no. I changed that. My bad. It's a 50-foot round, I guess would be the phrase to use, area that you can affect, and you can raise or lower the height of the water 2 feet. And the idea is it's tides of Luna is the name of this equation.
I have to write the equation on the water.
You can write it on parchment or on the ground.
All right.
You have to write it out.
Okay.
For it to happen.
Kind of like
Right on your
the
hand.
components of casting a spell.
The component itself is writing down the
Right.
equation.
Okay.
It takes one action. Or sorry, Jesus Christ, that got changed too because it's a bit crazy. It takes 1 minute.
Okay.
It's a big equation. It's chonky.
Hmm.
It's essentially it looks probably similar to like code.
Mhm.
It's a lot of variables, a lot of other things, and it just makes sense to you now.
Okay.
And you get the feeling that this knowledge has been imparted to you as well as the being behind the moon.
Okay.
There's a
Shriek.
transference there.
Shriek. I went. Do you want to go now? I'll identify one of yours.
Nah, hell yeah.
right.
What do we got here? What do we got?
Dog collar or the non-magical dagger?
Nah, I trust the cue card. It ain't nothing magic about this thing.
Okay. all right.
What about let's go with the collar.
Okay.
Okay. Let me pull it up in here. Snowy's collar. You spend 10 minutes to ritually cast Identify it on, and there's no magical properties to it.
I wish I was lying, but it's just a collar.
It's just worth a lot of money.
Just expensive.
Keep it then.
What?
Just keep it.
Okay. All right.
Shriek, make a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yes. Oh wait, maybe hell no. Depending on the outcome. Wisdom save, not a dexterity saving throw. Are you sure?
Nope. Okay.
Lucky number 13.
You kind of there's this tingling on the back of your neck, and when Adon kind of says it's not magical but it's worth a lot of money, you kind of have this involuntary like grasp at it out of his hand, and you have this urge that you need to hold on to this.
Oh, I don't like that.
Then why did you just take it from me?
I don't know.
Oh.
Take it.
You giving it back to him?
I'm gonna try to.
Can't. Your hand is like stuck on it, and it's not
Adon.
magical, Adon.
Take the damn
if you
thing.
want it, I'm
I
trying.
don't want it.
You just keep
You're-
it. I
Shriek,
promise.
you're under the same influence as essentially like a charm spell,
Mm-hmm.
where it's best you keep it. Seems like it's gonna be worth something.
I don't like when my mind is influenced by something other than myself.
It's not a bad idea to kind of hold on to this.
Ah, damn it! This is all cursed. I knew it.
It's not. I swear to Jesus, it's not cursed.
Good thing this is D&D and Jesus doesn't exist.
I'm trying to throw it on the ground.
Go
I'm
to the
trying
Astral Sea. You'll find them. Right on that ship.
What the hell? You know what? I like the name Snowy, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do, but I do.
I've
Throw it
never
back
even
to my
seen
sack.
snow.
But you take him after the strange interaction with Shriek. I think Shriek, you also have
I got the ruby.
the ruby and the silver dagger. Both are non-magical, but you still have this urge of like, you should probably hold on to these things. They're worth some money. And
What about the treasure map?
the treasure map is actually an interesting thing. Who has the map? Maybe it's in Adon's inventory.
Didn't see
No, I
it,
have
but
it in
don't know
mine.
what happened.
What's it called? Oh yeah, it's a lost something. Lost map. Um, it's not
Deshaun.
magical. It's not magical at all, but it does kind of. It's basically a map of of like of a route through like the sea that shows an exit point from like the shore, but none of you recognize where the shore is. It's like an unknown shore. Like this land that is shown on the map doesn't make any sense. Like I don't. I've been around a lot, and like this doesn't make any sense, especially to you, Shriek, who's traveled. Like it just doesn't. This doesn't like it's kind of weird.
This is very weird.
It's very strange.
I would like to go to this place and see what is it exactly like looking like. What does it go to?
There
Like, what is
is. Hold on. I'm gonna draw a little sketch up for you quick before we go on a quick break.
Okay.
There's that. Here's a shore. And it has this.
I try to throw everything. Ah, damn it! What the hell? All of this is cursed. I can't get rid of this damn thing. Take it from me.
It has it similar to. I don't know if you can see my camera.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
This is a very very generic drawing, but there's like a path that leads to an island with like an X on it, but like the land like it doesn't make any sense.
It's a
where
map
it
of
would be.
Florida.
All right.
After Huracan, but
I'm gonna
all
try
the-
it. I'm gonna try and put it down.
Oh, the map? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put the collar down.
No.
Damn it!
The collar. You were like.
The hell,
It's-
Adon.
It's kind of deeper than that. You're being influenced by something. You just don't know what it is.
Mm,
And it's not that you even realize you're gonna be influenced. It's like I need to hold on to this. This is there's a slight bit of greed that's kind of taking over you, but it's ever so slightly where like nobody's trying to take it from you. You're
Okay.
trying to give it up, but you're kind of being influenced by something to like you should hold on to this stuff. It's very precious item. You got a fucking big ass ruby. It's like this big.
it's a
The size
diadem.
of it's like a fucking size
It's
of
a
goddamn
diadem,
baseball.
right?
It's something crazy.
It says ruby diadem, so that's like a tiara.
Oh, is it? You guys
Yeah.
are learned. Diadem.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Diadem. I'm gonna look it up, see what that is. Actually, I'm gonna ask this person what it is. Imagine ruby diadem of a princess.
I don't want to
Um,
sell you death sticks. I want to go home and rethink my life.
Okay. What we'll do is we'll take like a quick I don't know, like 15, 20-ish minute break or something. I'll come back like 25, 30.
Are we resting for the night?
Oh yeah, you guys are all back, and in the inn room, you went and kind of identified all the items, but most were no bueno. The polished. So Adon whips out a polished crystal. What the fuck is that in your inventory?
Oh, me or
In
Adon?
my bag of
Oh,
holding,
here we
it's
go.
like the fifth or sixth item.
Oh. I see, the one you've had for a long time.
Yeah, I just have never been able to check out the pearls.
You've you kind of whip out this polished crystal, and you identify it, and it's magical, but the knowledge of what it is escapes you.
Oh no.
But as you kind of focus on it, it does kind of take on this purplish color. And not that you know this, but Henry, if I were to describe it in a way, it would be similar into the color and the um, in the shape of the orb you've seen in the image I put on our discussion.
Copy.
You're not connecting it, Adon, to like a moon because you haven't seen the moon in Barovia.
Mhm.
But like really, that's what it looks like. Is this purple orb, but it's smaller. But you don't know that. But just to
Okay.
give you an idea of what it looks like. But then it goes away after you finish kind of focusing on like identifying it.
Okay.
But we'll take, like I said, we'll take a quick 20-minute break, and I'm gonna make sure the kids are not murdering mommy, and we'll kind of continue on. Are you guys going to take like another long rest? It's like 2-3 a.m. So it'd be a good time to kind of like get some rest to
Henry,
pass the time.
Henry's gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my pearl back first. Hold on.
Okay.
And
you
I'm
can
gonna-
have it back.
All right, and the
Yeah.
feather.
You can have the feather back too.
All right, I give you
Can I
back
have my?
your goggles.
There you
I'll
go.
mend them real quick.
There you go, Shriek. There's your ruby
Oh,
diadem.
there it is. There it. Oh, that looking nice, bro.
Fucking puts it on.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm blinged out, bro. I got my fireball necklace. I got my fireball helmet.
Helmet.
My helmet. I got my scepter. I got my big old pearl
Oh my.
They're just walking around like a fucking king.
Flesh.
with all Strahd's bling, dude.
Nasty, hairy
around.
flesh pouch just dangling.
Call me
Yeah.
Gator.
Oh shit! But you guys are gonna. Oh yeah, what were you gonna do, Henry, during your
He's gonna
Long
try
rest?
to. He's gonna try to long rest.
roll a wisdom saving throw for me. I'll give you an opportunity to fight back the demons.
Great. -1.
You got it though.
13.
Good enough for me.
Oh
I
snap!
think you're able to kind of get enough rest. Like you close your eyes, and the first thing is like these intrusive thoughts coming in on you, and these horrible like these replaying of these children you've seen killed, dead, other horrible things. But then you eventually push that away as these like horrible things that are happening, like these children are like being torn to pieces by vampires. But then there's this light that kind of casts over them, and you look up and you can see there's bright moon that kind of dissolves them away, and then you get rest.
It's interesting. All right.
Just as a note.
Good night, Adon.
Good night.
All right, break time.
Break
Break-
time. We will be
back.
back roughly around 8:25, 8:30. Everybody.
Depends on when you pinch it off. Depends on. Hi, bro.
Oh.
Okay. You guys are taking your long rest.
Yes, going to sleep.
We get a level for completing that vault.
Let's go.
So you guys level up.
Oh.
Magnus, I'll get with you on what you want to do on your end and all that other fun stuff. So
Wait,
we'll worry
is
about that
Adon
later.
back?
Adon, are you back?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Oh, Tim, can you refresh my hit dice because I have none listed.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I got you.
I thought maybe if I hit that little dice, it would refresh them. That
You.
does not.
Have no
Rest.
hit dice and have no ear
Long
for
rest.
music.
There you go.
While you were sleeping.
You are good. You are good. Thank you for reminding me. Did that fix that? Yeah. Okay. So everybody gets a level. I mean, Adon, are you just gonna take another artificer or are you doing something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take another artificer. I don't have my book with me, so it might not be able to make all the decisions right now.
Hold on. Let me see what happens on 6. You get tool expertise.
7.
Yeah, we're going 7.
Oh, 7. You get flash of genius.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look at the book for the
Yeah.
spell.
I figured I mean, you guys can do the level now if you want to in Fantasy Grounds, or do it later. It doesn't really matter. I just figured.
No.
I know some people want to kind of look at what they got and like all their fun stuff. But for all intents and purposes, you guys are level 7.
Nice.
Gotta make a note that we leveled up in my little session log. Leveled up. Russell, when you do your D&D, do you do by XP or do you do milestone?
For the first book, we did milestone because the book recommended like every 2 quests that the party
Right.
completes was a level, or certain thresholds were levels.
Right.
I think the only time I physically gave them a level was if they were under level going into something that was recommended for a higher level.
Okay.
That way they just didn't get absolutely mollywopped.
Dude, straight up. Rob, when you played Pathfinder before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did you guys usually run like XP or did you guys do like a milestone type level up?
We usually did milestone. XP is
It's tricky to gauge.
It's tricky to gauge. It's easily exploitable. Right?
Mhm.
So like people that min max can like take advantage of like XP systems.
Like
You know what I mean?
level 1?
Yeah, like weird stuff like that, or just like people that have like super advanced knowledge of like how things work can get an edge in it. And it also feels like really good when it's like you just did this huge dungeon, you took down this guy, and it's like bam, level up because of it. Great
Yeah.
job. Or like it's just better as far as like storytelling and
Yeah,
game
that's
building.
true. I think I think I am on that same boat too. I think levels come to you because you've gained knowledge and experience from going through something.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, like I guess there's a place for like XP levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd put it out there. But yeah, you guys are level 7. You guys are kind of is there like a different thing I can do for this? Let me see. This is fine. The music's fine. But you guys are all resting up. You guys have the one room that has a bunch of beds in it, anyways. So you guys are all kind of able to rest up and kind of sleep. Patrick, are you still muted, or are you still working on that? He's still dealing with that.
Yeah, I hear him over there doing something.
Adon and Thread, can you make perception checks as you guys are sleeping?
Passive perception?
Just regular perception for them. Okay. Um, Adon, you kind of sleep and happy of your, no guilty conscience for leading people to their death. Um, but Thrud, you kind of uh, have a little bit, you have a little bit lighter sleep. And you kind of roll over for a bit, and you kind of see over on the beds. You can see Adon sleeping on one, and they're smaller, like twin-sized beds, essentially. It's kind of like almost like a barracks type setup in this one in the inn room. You can see Adon, and then you can see Shrieks over on another bed on the farther side of the room, kind of laying there, and then like behind you is Henry. Um, mm, we'll probably wrap up at 9 too, because like I just think that probably makes sense. I know some people got to get up early, as long as that's okay. Actually, a lot going on tonight. Um, but you kind of you have Henry sleeping in the bed behind you, Thrud, and then Casimir's in another bed in the room. So there's like 5 beds here.
Mm.
Kane's just kind of like sitting up against the wall on the ground, just kind of like keeping an eye kind of closer to Casimir, and just kind of he's almost like taking point or watch. Essentially, he's just kind of apprehensive of everything going on. But Thread, you happen to kind of see a shadow kind of dart across the room.
Damn it.
And you look and you don't notice anything. You can hear there's rain kind of coming down now outside, kind of late night. It's like 3, maybe 4 in the morning. And you happen to see this shape start to rise from the far side of the room, like behind where Shriek is sleeping. And it kind of ends up continuing to rise. It's like almost like a black silhouette. And it looks to have like this big black cloak on. And there's a bit of like a thunderclap. And this light kind of illuminates this figure. And you see this gangly face beneath this black cloak and these long kind of gnarly hands, and it doesn't notice that you're awake, and it just puts its hands on Shriek, and it just pulls him to the side off the edge of the bed, and Shriek is gone, and the figure is gone. That's all you hear is just like a scream, and then silence.
Seeing it come, like, slowly start to reach down. In the heat of this, like, brief moment, as he's making his way down, Thread is going to reach down to grab one of the hand axes off his side, and he's going to just turn the best he can in the bed and just rip it, like, to whoosh. Not so much intending to hit the target, but, like, kind of like that next to the head to let it know, hey, you're not alone here. And just, it kind of like, I would assume it's as kind of Thread lets go, that's when just like Shriek is napped.
Make like just roll an attack with your hand axe. Friggin' hits the wall, kind of like by this figure's head as it's turned to kind of like it swoops down, and I mean, Adon, you hear, because right next to you, you hear Shriek scream. You hear Shriek. And then a boom on the wall. And then, like, Fred, you're looking right now, and, like, it's just an empty bed. And there's, like, a edge, like, the bed's kind of, like, there's a space against the wall between the bed and where Shriek was sleeping. He's got pulled down.
Jump out of his bed, and he's gonna go over to the bed Shriek was on and just reach down at the head of it with one hand and just kind of rip it up to see if maybe they're under it somehow.
Okay. Adon, you hear feet running across the room, and then a loud thud from Thrud.
Rub my eyes hearing Thrud's thud and shriek.
Thrud thudding and Shriek shrieking. Dr.
my
Seuss
God.
up in here.
I'll look around and see what's going on.
Yeah, it just you kind of like get your eyes open a bit, and it's kind of dark in the room right now. And you look over. I mean, you're a gnome, so you can see things, but
Mm.
um, you see like Thrud at that point whipping the bed back, and like that's where Shriek was sleeping. The last you knew, but Shriek
What?
is gone.
What's going on?
Something is in here and has taken Shriek, and like at this point, Thread is just instinctively reaching up and grabbing the hand axe and just ripping it out of the wall.
As you walk over to pull the hand axe on the wall, and you're kind of looking over Adon, watching him do that. Adon, you notice on the ground, kind of near Thrud's feet, where he didn't notice in the darkness, is Shriek's flesh pouch.
Oh,
And what you see is Shriek's foot slowly get dragged into the pouch.
it's the Bagman! It's the Bagman! I'll run to the pouch.
Damn it, Adon!
Immediately, so you,
Flesh pouch was a bag of holding.
Adon,
I'll try to jump to the pouch and grab his foot if I can.
you just as you kind of get out of the bed, like his foot was gets sucked in there, but you go and grab the pouch.
I think does it feel like heavy or is it just like a pouch?
Feels like his leathery pouch.
It's just got some wine in it.
Just with my fingers, I'll be holding it and I'll try to like look inside.
You kind of open it up and you just see darkness.
Rocket starts playing in the background.
Oh, I'll be right back.
He's got to go find something. He's like, I gotta do something now. He's got to take care of his flesh pouch. IRL.
Can we... This is the single worst item you have ever made, and I hate everything about it.
Damn it, Adon! The damn bag man. Bringing him into this house.
Have you actually like looked up the full story of the Bagman?
No
Who
comment.
does? He said no.
I'll take that as a yes. That is some deep lore stuff there.
But yeah, Thrud, you're kind of seeing Adon's like looking inside the bag, and you kind of pull your hand axe out, and Kane just calls out from inside him, "What's going on?"
Kind of ripping the axe out. Thread's gonna kind of like just quickly slink it back into the holster, and he's gonna turn to look at Adon, who's I'm assuming like pseudo between Thread's legs, kind of, depending on where this pouch was under Thread.
Yeah, essentially.
Thread's gonna kind of like look down, and then hearing Kane is gonna look over. Something stole Shriek. I don't know what it was, but fucking mages, I swear.
Also, I forgot. I have advantage against being charmed or frightened.
That's fair.
Yeah, with everything. Not this.
And
Not
we were
this.
looking so hard. You're like, "There's got to be something."
I knew there was something, and then I opened D&D Beyond, and a big old green box, and my saving throw says advantage against being charmed or frightened. So I have to go and look through what exactly is given me.
You know, it's a bummer that it doesn't have something like that on
Yeah.
like the front page of the character sheet in Fantasy Grounds.
I feel like it should be like your special defenses. It should be listed in with
Yeah.
Fantasy Grounds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's one of my feats or features or traits, something in there. I just have to go through all of them. I have like 20 of them.
I feel like it should
Right.
either be that or it should be like under your actions, like as a
I think it might be a
like
Baron
passive
Mind.
category.
What is it? Charmed, and what else was it? Frightened.
Yeah. Advantage against being charmed or frightened.
There, I just put it like that's a good call, Russell. I put that on your special defenses in the front of your character sheet too.
Oh, that's
Just so
awesome.
you have it.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can just type whatever you want in those boxes if you want. You have a special move,
Yeah, I don't think it's an item because then it would say that in my.
special beam cannon.
I can't highlight and copy. Big sad.
I know, right? I'm like, really?
Well, I was gonna copy the stuff for Thread's other race into my special defenses. That way, I don't have to go into my notes and scroll all the way the fuck down through his big ass backstory.
Dang it. But yeah, you're kind of standing there next to Don, like with the slush pouch.
I would ask what is going on, but Adon is currently not on his computer.
Um, I'm sure he would relay the information of what he's seen.
Adon. A shriek would physically not fit in there. You physically wouldn't fit in there. None of us are going to physically fit in there. How in the hell is he in the whatever that is?
Oh, Don said BRB.
I am back, by the way.
Did you hear anything that just happened?
I heard that that Shriek got drug out by quite possibly the bagman.
Into his flesh pouch.
You got sucked into your own flesh. Oh my.
I trusted this flesh pouch.
You did. You sure did. And it's
I
the
blame
fleshy,
Adon for
and it's-
bringing this man into our house
Open our fridge without our permission.
with his fanny pack of frightening.
Oh no, not the scrotum of scary.
Scrotum is scary. Yes.
Damn. Don just kind of mentions is like, I don't understand. And Henry, you kind of are awaking at this point too from the commotion. His internet 100% ate shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where the hell is he at? The last T-Mobile tower on the planet?
Who's that, Adon?
Yeah.
Oh, he just came back in.
So I'm rustling awake. Henry's rustling awake.
Yeah, you're kind of like, there's a lot of loud noises.
Wait a second.
And
What
you're-
time is this? Is it still?
3, 4 a.m. ish.
Oh my god, we haven't even gotten a full rest.
Oh.
Oh, I already reset all my stuff.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
am back.
No big deal with my joke. I thought it was fucking factor, but it's okay.
I didn't hear your joke. I'm so sorry. Is there
You're
anybody in?
rustling away.
I'm
You're not me.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Yes, Teddy's rustling, Thrud is thudding, Shriek is shrieking.
Do I notice anybody in the room with me?
Everyone's there except for Shriek.
Freak.
We all have one room.
In this room, yeah, there's more beds in this one.
Oh,
This is one that
that's
was
right.
held-
That's right. You're right.
Conjugal room.
I will. I'll roll over and, like in a cold sweat, just grab onto the handle of my sword, and just point it at like where I hear the commotion coming from, thinking that it's another nightmare. And everybody will just hear Henry like.
Kane goes, "God damn it!" and he immediately darts for the door and exits the room.
What?
Hearing Kane at first.
From the sun sword.
Oh.
Seeing this sun sword just kind of.
No, I haven't ignited it yet. It hasn't been ignited.
It doesn't get ignited.
No, I have not ignited it yet. I'm just holding it out. Like Zero Blade has been extended. It's just the handle. So I haven't.
Did you use an action to reduce the brightness?
Not to dim
It's
it?
not a bonus action to
Turn
turn
the
on.
brightness down on your damn phone.
It's always full blazing. It's always on unless you use an action to reduce it to.
Oh.
You can reduce or expand it. to a
I'm so
maximum of
sorry.
30.
I thought it took an action to actually, or a bonus
Yes.
action to unsheathe.
What do you think this is? A friggin' Crimson Blade or something?
Oh wait, Sun Sword. Yeah, 100%.
More call back there.
Tim, I get so at 6th level I gain psychic defenses. It just didn't port over from D&D Beyond. You gain resistance to
Oh.
psychic damage and have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. That's what it is.
Oh,
It just for some reason didn't port over to from.
why would it? Why would it
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, it's alright.
And that's because that's part of your origin. I got you. Yes, got
Yeah.
you. Which origin did you pick?
The hold on.
Remember?
Sorcerer's origin. Yeah, it was the Eldritch Adept, right?
Oh, I wonder what book that's from. Let's look up. That's why some of the stuff is not porting over because I don't have the book in Fantasy Grounds.
So the Sun Sword does say, while grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or make the blade disappear.
Oh, so you pull. Oh, I got you. Yes, because it's like a lightsaber. I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's
I
fine.
assumed you like pewed it and was ready for combat. My
No,
bad.
no, I'm just holding it out. I haven't no
Pulling out
lightning,
like
no
a
nothing.
fucking
Yeah, like
reverse dildo.
Oh gosh. Yes, I am just holding it out, breathing very heavily, distressed, sweating. Just looking around.
Don,
T-Mobile.
are you back? AT&T.
I am back. I mean, I have this flesh pouch. I don't know what happened. I was looking in the flesh pouch, and then I had to run. But
We basically didn't say anything else other than that. It was Henry woke up.
oh, is it like an unnatural darkness in here? In the flesh pouch?
It's familiar to you from your bag of holding.
Oh no. What do we do? Frantically look around the room.
Bernard is very confused as to what is occurring here. Bernard was not privy to the bag information.
Henry? No? Okay.
What happened?
What do we do?
What? What's going on?
Rick got slurped up, I think, by his flesh pouch.
Is like, you guys can obviously see that Henry is in distress. Like, it's probably not the best guy
join
to
the
talk
club,
to right
Henry.
now. Probably not the best guy to talk to right now. Like, how am I?
Okay.
I don't know as much
Kane?
as you do. I don't understand.
Kane? Oh, he's still in the room. Kane?
Has
what do you
anybody
think?
looked in the pouch?
Wait, I thought I ran out of the room.
We had to
Hello.
retcon that because it's a lightsaber action. He didn't light it up.
You panicked
Oh,
your
okay.
father watched you had to come back for it.
Wait, yes. What's going on?
Some shriek, we don't know where he is. Adon seems to think he's in the flesh pouch. I don't see how he's gonna fit. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm done. He's not that small.
Well, he could be. I don't think you understand how this works. How dimensional spaces, extra dimensional spaces work.
You're right.
It's bigger on the inside. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but
I guess, can I sense Reek's like presence, like here?
No,
Okay.
just you guys and Casimir. Who's
I
still
guess he's gone.
fast asleep.
Don, why don't you stick your head in the bag and?
Oh yeah,
see
yeah,
what happens?
sure. Let me go
I'm
first.
I'm not going to do it.
If anyone
Okay,
should do
I'll-
it, it should be Kane. He doesn't need oxygen.
Well,
It's fine. It's fine. I'll go. If my legs start kicking, pull me back out.
Wait.
I
Waiting.
roped his leg.
I'm gonna. Oh, this might be a dangerous thing to do.
Those are gonna be like standing their arms out. Will someone explain what the hell you're talking about?
Hold the bag open.
Okay. Hold it as wide as I can get it, which isn't very far.
I'm gonna take the sun sword, flip it upside down, and activate it into the bag.
No.
Oh, God.
Fried chicken.
Kill me?
I'm just gonna run.
No, I'll move the bag.
get
That's
away
not
from the-
happening.
Okay, I'm still gonna get away, so I'm not burned in radiant fire.
What are you doing?
I don't want to be KFC, dude.
I'm gonna.
You're trying to turn me into Popeye's chicken.
Well, I mean,
you'd be a McGriddle at best. Let's be honest here, bud.
Oh my gosh, I'll be a 4-piece nugget.
Okay. We're setting this bag on fire?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my head in there. Stop it, Henry. Bad idea.
Well, I mean, if he's grabbed by something, it.
Okay, how about we throw some rope in there, and he can just grab on.
Okay. You're gonna stick your head inside this?
No, I'm gonna throw some rope in. I'm gonna take some rope and I'm gonna
Okay.
put it down in there.
All right. Put some rope in there. Okay. Rope is inside the bag.
I wait for 2 tugs. 2 tugs means pull up, I think. I don't know.
Okay. No.
I'll attach a little note that says 2 tugs for up. No 2
Did
tugs?
anyone
Nothing.
see what happened?
Something came up from the ground, stood behind Shriek. I don't know why him of all people. Long may his soul rest. And it kind of just grabbed him. I tried to throw my axe at it, but it's rather quick. I have no idea what the hell it was. But can somebody please tell me what you're all referring to here? What the fuck is going on?
Just a minute.
He has like a weird bag thing. I don't even remember where he got it, but it's made of like skin or something. I don't know.
Yes, I'm aware of Shriek's flesh pouch. It's odd, but you all seem to be referring to something else.
Oh, the bag man.
The what now?
Oh, the guy who ate him.
It was something that was encountered a few days ago. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. It's sort of a fairy tale or legend thing, but
I appreciate the backhanded compliment, Kane, that you think I would be aware of this, but I don't particularly carry a lot of bags on me.
well, perhaps you should stick your head in there. Maybe you are having an immunity to it, as you haven't interacted with bags in your time.
I would like to grab the tiny little flesh pouch from Adon,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just gonna kind of like point at it, like, how do you assume I am going to fit my head into this?
I'll just give it a try.
Thrud would like to try to put his fist into the flesh pouch.
You put your fist into the flesh pouch, and it kind of continues to go in past probably up to your elbow. Like it's your arm's deeper in than the pouch should let you. And as you guys are watching Thrud do this, you hear this loud boom, and you guys all turn around, and then Casimir sits up out of bed, and out of this closet that's across the room, it's like a wardrobe. You see Shriek fall onto the ground, and there's coins that kind of drop out of the closet.
Nah.
Turn and with the back of his head, he's gonna point like, what the?
What?
That's where we're on tonight's session.
Jesus. All right.
Don't mess with the bag, man.
Apparently not. He spits you out with a bunch of coins.
And your friends might try to turn you into fried chicken.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
All right, well.
A little bit shorter session tonight, but some people had stuff going on today, so we'll catch up next Thursday.
That's wild. All right, well. Until next time, check your bags and say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks.